There we go. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. It's Crepsy K. We're doing something a little different tonight. Since I've got the evening off, we're going through some cards. I'm going to build a few decks, or at least optimize a few. I've got so many cards to sort through since all the pack openings recently. I need to get through and at least update a few decks. And I don't think you guys have ever seen my massive card collection, so we can go through and talk about that and hang out. Oh, my hairy face in the corner. There we go. All for a wolf token. Okay. Let's see. I'm still getting organized, but I thought I'd give everybody some time to get in here. If you're watching this on the back end, this is probably going to be the least entertaining video I ever put out on my channel. I just thought I'd go through and do this live with you guys. We're not really doing much tonight, and I don't feel like playing any games, but I do feel like hanging out. So I got to get my chat window up and running here. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's make sure I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Got to make sure the Wi-Fi interwebs is on my telephony. And then we'll pop on over to me. Hit on the profile. Hit that. Hit the minimize. Luis Cordero, welcome, man. Hello, hello, welcome. I see you. I see you. You're there. You're right there. Anyway, so we're going to start going through. This is the stream chat right there. So let me go ahead and get that bad boy set up. Like I said, I'm starting a little early, give everybody some time to come in. We're just going to start building some decks and discuss a few things. Because I'd actually like to, I don't know, use some of the cards that we've opened across all this time that we've spent together here recently. So let's see, these are all the multicolored cards. These are unsorted, so these need to stay down here. These are multicolored. I'm not building any multicolored right now, so that's a good base. Lands, I don't think I need my lands, so the lands can go over there. Lands. And then these are literally actual lands. Like the whole box is nothing but common and uncommon lands. And I've got more multicolored stuff over here. So let's do that right there. Cool. That's all out of the way. Move chat over here so I can see chat, but you guys can't. Alright. I think we're just about ready to get started. I know it's took a little bit. We're here now. There we go. Alright, so white cards, huh? White's the first. White is the first. So what are we going to talk about? We've got some, got a couple of things, I think. These are multicolored cards. Okay. There we go. Building a tower. I guess I can move the tower back just a little bit. How far back can I move the tower? Okay. It's about as far back that I can move the tower without really disrupting the camera. Okay. I finally found all of my Modern Horizon cards that I've been looking for. These are unsorted cards, I believe. Yeah, these are all just unsorted cards from pack openings. You would not believe how many unsorted cards there are from pack openings. Just with you guys on this channel. These are, some of these are for decks, I think. Maybe? I don't know if these are What even are these cards? I don't know what all these cards are. This is like just the bane of my existence right now. But yeah, so I'm going to be answering some questions and talking about the channel tonight, all the while kind of updating a handful of decks that I've got made kicking around the house. I don't have any of the best cards really, but I guess I could sort through these real quick. I guess you guys could actually watch me do this. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing some cooking stuff and some crafting stuff when we get there. But those are going to be different. I'm kind of wondering how everybody's going to feel. Okay, so these are all right there. Those are my... I just saw this guy. There's like 50 of these, right? So some sliver action, some goblin action, some lady action. Let's see. Sword. I got a couple of Urzas too. Anyway, Hogak. So, what are we going to be doing for cooking stuff? So, I'm going to open up a couple of playlists on the channel. And the playlists are going to be like crafting, maybe deck building, we'll see. But it's going to be mostly like crafting, cooking, and then like my magic content. And then my live streams. I think I need to bundle all of my live streams into one filter, one channel, one playlist, I guess. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that's something that YouTube already does. I haven't really looked at my channel. Believe it or not, I don't do very well to manage my own channel. Just so you guys know. I just I pop up content a little bit, and then, I don't sometimes, I guess. And then I go about my business because I work so much. It's hard to actually... That's a really cool piece of art right there. Anyway, but I don't actually actively do stuff to the channel because I don't have much time. And this week, though I've had lots of time... Oh, they're different swords. I realized, where's this guy's face? I'm guessing that's his face. I don't know. Anyway, because I don't have usually a whole lot of time to manage the channel, it just kind of gets done however it gets done, and whatever comes up on the channel comes up on the channel, and I don't do much to change that, I guess. So, I didn't see any more swords. Are there any more ladies? Crazy ladies with dark hair? I don't see any crazy ladies with dark hair. Got a couple of Sarahs though. That's pretty neat. I need to do some kind of reward system on this channel. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing some cooking stuff, and I'll be doing a cooking episode. I'm trying to decide exactly what day I'll be doing cooking episodes, but I think Mondays are going to be box openings, and then Tuesdays are going to be cooking stuff. So I'll probably put up one cooking thing a week, maybe not so much. It just depends. It really all just depends on the time that I have to spend with you guys and the time that I have to put out content for you guys. But I do think we're going to get there. I do think we're going to have some level of involvement, right? We're going to do some kind of content frequently. Anybody out there, if you guys are listening to this to the back end, stuff like that, what products do you want to see me open here? I won't be opening any specialty products for the most part. We're going to be opening standard boxes. The special quote-unquote specialty products that I will be opening, however, are going to be the Commander decks and Brawl decks. So, if you have one in mind, and you want to see it get opened on the channel, just leave some comments, let me know. Participate a little bit in the live streams, jump in here, hang out, do some fun stuff. I know my quality is terrible, but I'm gonna just come and hang out with you guys while I'm not able to sleep at night because of my schedule. So, got any bears or flying maggots? I gotta burn through these because I'm really not. Bears and flying maggots. Okay. Little zombie guys and different sliver guys. Zombie twins and gray sliver. Zombie twins, gray sliver, zombie twins, gray sliver, zombie twins, gray sliver. So, hopefully that's something you guys are interested in. If you guys don't want to see me cook food, well, you don't have to watch me cook food, I suppose. That's something there. Mechanical kitty cat and swords in the air. Mechanical cat, swords in the air. Alright. Flying carpet man, man on a zebra. Flying carpet man. Plague guy, axe guy. Axe guy. Axe guy. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be doing box opening stuff, hanging out. Mind Rake and the whatever card that is. I like that art, by the way. I think that's excellent. I kind of like these art cards. They're pretty neat. I don't need them signed. I don't think the new product advertising that they're signed is really a big deal. I don't care much for them being signed. It makes not much difference to me, to be totally honest. Sorry, artists. Your signature is not what I ask you to do for Magic. The art that you put out is what we like from you guys, and some of the art that's out there is absolutely 10 out of 10, super amazing, impressive. So you guys are doing absolutely exactly your jobs by putting out fantastic art for us. So just to let you know, thank you for continuing to put out amazing art. Maybe one day I'll rank the Magic the Gathering art cards. I'll do like a tier list of these. In the meantime, I don't think I need to sort through these right away, because we are going to go through some decks, which, oh, there they are. Okay, so I've got White Heroic. So this is my, it's not White Heroic, it's like Life Gain, but it's, the whole point of this deck is like a totally different life gain. It's an enchantment life gain, which I don't know if enchantment life gains. Okay, so I did put my Healer's Hawk in here. Oh man. Alright, so I've got Sunbond and what's the other one? Basically anything with lifelink. Gleam of Authority is amazing because it turns any other creature I have into the Sunbond creature. So Sungrace Pegasus and Healer's Hawk are really the two main creatures that I want to slam these on. Yeah, you know what? Let's go over the Life Gain deck. I haven't done this in a minute. let's do it. Got some Gleams, got the Akroan. Plus, I gotta redo these. Alright, so Squire's Devotion's a life gain card. Alright, Ethereal Armor. Pretty sure I have enough Sun Bonds in here. Ethereal Armor, Ethereal Armor. Angel's Mercy's in the deck. That could get swapped out. Sun Bond. I may change out these heroic creatures and do only lifelinkers. That way, anytime I put one of these enchantments on it, I could take out Squire's Devotion, put on something better, basically. The Rider, lands, one-off spells, I'll put those over here for now. The lands can go over here for now. Yeah, since I've got all these new cards that we've gone through, it seems like a waste to not be putting them to good use, you know. Akroan Skyguard. Cartouches. I like the cartouches. Oh, Soul Wardens. So now we're getting into the other stuff here. So Sungrace, Flame of Authority, Healer's Hawk. All of these are flyers, I just realized. This is like fly over and lifelink your opponent, I guess. Like guaranteed lifelink damage every turn, I guess was my theory behind this deck. Some of these decks that I have are really, like, these are from before I started really, like, growing my collection. So that's really interesting to look back and see these old decks that I used to play with before, you know, this is like before I started playing Arena and stuff. These are literally like Aegis of the Gods. Look at that. You have hexproof. So basically that was my fight against burn decks. So they'd have to direct all their red spells to my creatures, basically, and not my face. Indestructibility. Hey, look at that guy making an appearance here. Another. I really thought this deck was more concentrated than it is. Jeez. All right, Nyx Fleece, Akroan, Healer's Hawk, another Angel's Mercy, Squire's Devotion, Karu, Untapped Plains. Why did I think I'm going to take this card, Karu, out of the deck. I don't think I want that land in here anymore. And then I got another Pegasus and another Sunbond. Okay. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do here? So these get 1/1 counters anytime I put anything on them. So, okay. And then I have these spells that just gain life. They could be anything else, actually. So let's talk about this. So first, my Heliod's Pilgrim actually acts as my 4th copy of Sunbond, which says whenever you gain life, put that many +1/+1 counters on the creature. And so I only have 3 Healer's Hawks. That's going to change. I'm going to dig through this box and find a 4th copy of Healer's Hawk and swap it out. Lower the cost of the deck. I've got 3 Soul Wardens. I don't know why I don't have a 4th Soul Warden. I just don't think I own another Soul Warden. Unsurprisingly. I know that there's not enough lands in this deck. So we're going to go through, and I'm going to pull out all these other lands because I finally sorted through all my planes, and I want to put a bunch of planes that I really like in the deck. So we're going to do that. In the meantime, I'm going to think about replacing, I'm going to replace them with old bordered lands, just because I do have some nice old bordered lands that I've been sitting on for a while. So What am I doing? So yeah, I've got some Sunbond, and I've got some Flyers, and I got some Life Linkers. And anytime I gain life, let's see, whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on it. Yeah. So this is probably why I have some random one-off life gain spells, because not everything I had life link, basically. And all of my creatures that are attacking creatures have flying, it seems. Flyer, 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 flyer. And then these are my walls that gain life every upkeep. The Rams. I love the Ram. Next Fleece Ram is one of my favorite cards. The Soul Wardens, anytime a creature enters the battlefield. Nice little card there. I could probably own 20 copies of that card and it wouldn't be enough. Soul Warden's just an amazing card. Look at that Plains. That's a neat Plains right there. It's got a sword. Not a sword, but like a dagger or a knife or something for the set symbol. Yeah, I'll keep that one in there. Why not? Check this guy out. Alright. And I'm going to pull out the Karu, because it doesn't do it for me. It sets me back a turn to ramp me for the rest of the game, but I think I'd rather just draw the land that I need, to be honest. So we're going to put that guy aside. We're going to get some Plains out from the special Plains box that I've got over here. So let me just rotate around. Woo. Those are my islands. These are my Plains. Put these out. Alright. So let me get to, we've got these 3 Plains here. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. We've got some full art Plains. We've got a whole bunch of full art Plains. And then we've got some special Plains here. We've got these from the Orzhov deck. I'm going to put one of those in there for sure. And then I'm going to put one of these. I can't remember. I think that's from the Azorius Guild deck. Put that in there. And this is from the Selesnya Guild deck. A lot of those. Now, I'm going to go through, put these up. I don't know if I want full arts yet. Depends on how many different islands I've got, or Plains I've got. What's the other Plains that I have? Okay, it's that one. That's it? I only have, okay, yeah, and that one. Okay. So, definitely that. I don't have this. Don't have this. Don't have this. This. Don't have the wheat looking one. Got some old Plains. I don't think I have that one. And alright, so what does that leave me with? 1, 2, 3. We'll just start sleeving them up and then we'll count them out. I'll kind of show them off and I'll bring them up close. There's one. And there's another. Just some old bordered stuff. This one's not old bordered, but I like the art on it. It's like everything's made of metal. They're all like metal plates. Everything's metal plates. And this one, I've got like a million of this artwork. This one looks like it's got some red wildflowers out there somewhere. That's cool. Bird on a totem. Bird on a totem. And this is the Azorius from the Azorius Guild deck, which I thought was a pretty neat product. Mr. Reed rules everything. You do smell some life gain. What's going on, dude? The cartouches and Nyx Ran. Yeah, oh my. Yeah. There's another one there. Oh, trying to get the glare off the card. Not. There we go. Anyway, we were discussing some stuff. We, as in myself to myself, like a crazy maniac, talking to myself. I was talking about how there will be some changes, not changes to the channel, but like additions. Basically, this is super washed out. That's obviously revised. No, unlimited. Hold on. Yeah, no, revised. Unlimited had the nice color, I think. And then this is from the Selesnya Guild deck. Anyway, I'm going to be adding some natural lightning. Oh, natural lighting. Yeah, I know. I'm a little too poor to be YouTubing properly, right? See, do I already have one with the little bowl on it? Nope. Alright. And this one's got some more little red wildflowers. Little... Oh, there we go. And then this one is the Orzhov. So that's the end of my old bordered planes that are all different, because I put different planes in my deck based on, you know, the deck. So now that we've gone through that, let's flip these bad boys over. We'll use a OG Zendikar full art. That's right, I've got one of those. Got another OG Zendikar full art that's going to go in there. Got the Hour of Devastation full art in there. These are all going to be different, by the way. And we've got, ooh, another Zendikar. Do I have anything else besides? Oh, well, alright, and then another full art Zendikar. So let's get these in the deck. Put some full art lands in this, man. Boom. 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 Alright, so I can put in, how many more? Yeah, put a skylight in the basement like a rich YouTuber. So I put a skylight in my basement. Pretty cool. Goes all the way up through the actual roof of the house, you know. It's pretty sweet. Anytime you see a shadow, it's just somebody walking through the hallway. Can't believe they'd even waste my time with that. Anyway. Alright. So now I can dig through these regular planes and pick out a planes that I really think I like more than the other planes. So far, none of these are really doing it. I kind of like this one. Oh, it's Kamigawa. I could put a Kamigawa planes in there. Look at that bad boy. Here, let me turn it around. Kamigawa planes. That one's pretty cool. That might make the list. Got some Ravnicas. And, oh, and this one. No, wait, and this one. I can't decide. The, like, jungle-looking plains or the desert dunes. What do you think? From, I think it's from Onslaught? Not Onslaught. I don't know. Where's, okay. Da-da-da. So do I go through the trees or over the sands? You know what? I'll take out the Kamigawa. I'll just take out the Kamigawa and I'll put these guys in there. I like these. This is probably one of my favorite planes of all time. And this is also one of my favorite planes of all time, just because it's like desert sands and it's really cool looking. Dino deck, Kethis, Legend, Tribal, Vampire deck, and Spellslinger. Actually, if you want to see all of my decks, we can go through them tonight if you'd like. Since, you know, you're kind of the only one in here, I don't mind pandering to literally my entire audience at the moment. Anyway, I was going to go through and update some decks, and since I've got the white box here, this whole box here, this 3-lane, is the majority of my white cards. I say the majority because not all of my white cards are in this box. Alright. let's get those put up. Anyway, I was really hoping I'd have more of these Sungrace Pegasus or more Soul Wardens, but I don't think I do. See, I don't know exactly what creatures. That's a common. Let's see. Loxodon. I'm probably going to do Loxodon in a token dump deck. I'm going to do like a white... Actually, I might do a white weenies deck with Loxodon. Actually, believe it or not. Probably. Let's see. Angel of Grace. Fairly expensive. Tithe Taker. I'll probably put Tithe Taker in a Johnny's deck. Honestly. Which is why I want more Soul Wardens. Bishop of Wings is obviously going to go in an Angel's deck. On Thin Ice. Charming Prince. Charming Prince could be a pretty decent include in the deck. Though, I might want to save Charming Prince for a bounce deck. Let's see. Indomitable Archangel. Look at the art on that bad boy. I don't know what she's from. I don't even know when I got this card. Johnny's Last Stand. Yeah, Teshar. I've got a lot of 50-cent bulk rares. I used to go through the old LGS. Yeah, I'm just out here to have fun, man. But I used to go through all the rares at the LGS and go through like all the 50-cent trash rares and really like, oh, I've got a Benalish Marshall. Look at that. That's pretty good. Lumbering Battlement. That'll go on its own deck. That'll go on a Blink deck. Let's see. Whenever one or more non-token vampires attack, so a vampire deck, night deck. I've got some Gideons. I've got I actually got these two Gideons on pre-release. One of these was my pre-release card, like a mythic in my pre-release pack, and the other one was in the box that I bought. So that one came in a box, and that one, or whichever one, came in my pre-release. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Unbreakable Formation. That's going to go on my token dump. Cavalier of Dawn. Leonin War Leader. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Creatures your opponents control and are tapped. Whenever a creature... See, this right here. I'm going to get Authority of the Grounds. So I'm going to take something out and put this guy in. So, that, since this is a slow build deck anyway, I think this is pretty solid. I'll probably swap out this Aphara's Radiance. That's probably a good choice to take out. So, this one's going to come in. Got myself another sleeve, since I'm pulling out a common. That's a nice little card to swap out. See, I haven't gone through all my decks in so long. I don't think I've... Okay, so that's the blue stuff. Okay. Put these in. I could put in some Gideons. Black, white, green enchantments. Oh, black, white, green. That's, Abzan. Yeah. Abzan enchantments. 2 Okos. The Mega Band ones. That's funny. You should have sold them, man, back when they were hot. Go up to the LGS, get $50 a piece for them. We all knew they were going to get banned. Come back, buy them back for like $10 a pop. Bounty Agent, Citywide Bust. Do you know how many Citywide Busts I own? Jeez. That could go in a token dump deck. Frontline Medic. Whenever this and at least 2 other creatures attack, creatures you control are indestructible this turn. Sack it, counter target spell with X or less, where X is... Oh, unless its controller pays 3. X. Do I have to pay X? What's the fucking Oracle text on this card? Frontline Medic. I know you can't see it. Anyway, it's a 3-drop, it's a 3/3. It says sack Frontline Medic, counter target spell with X. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. But yeah, that would be a great in a token deck. It's a human cleric, so I don't think I can get it on. Oh, I got a little vampire knight. Nice. Slaughter the strong. Isolate. Got a Sisay. I bet I got a few Sisays. Another Loxodon. Brought back. Planar cleansing. Servos and Thopter. Another Unbreakable Formation. That's big. That's really big. Yeah, that's going to go on my token dump deck for sure. Oh, nice! Another Unbreakable Formation. Citywide Bus. I have a lot of these cards, man. Ooh, Tomic. That's going to my Flyers deck. I haven't built one yet, but it's... Oh, look. Got an Astral Drift. Got a lot of Isolates. Let's see. Priest of the Wakening Sun. If you may reveal dinosaur. Okay. Nope. I'm not doing dinosaurs. Spirits. I might do a Spirits deck. Oketra's Last Mercy. Your life total becomes... No. No. Okay. Alright. I think... How many Frontline Medics do I have? That's cool. Let's see. Flying Lifelink, but it's a 4-drop. Another Frontline Medic. Possessed Nomad. Bounty Agent again. Tomic again. Nearly Departed. Oh, here we go. Got a Felidar Sovereign. If I've got 40 or more life, I win the game. Let's see. I've made a non-legal Oko Commander deck for the sole purpose of tormenting your brother. Primicon Sky Rampart does? No, I don't. You could put the card text in there. That's fine with me. Honor the Pure. That's a cool card. Hey, there's 2 copies of Crusade. Uh-oh. Watsy's gonna ban me. That's so silly, man. Got an Archon. I don't know if it's worth anything. Let's see. Flying Lifelink. First Strike Human Soldier. Here we go. 2/2 for a 2/2. First Strike Human Soldier. This right here, Desolator Magic, will be all over this. First Strike. Yeah. 2/2 for a 2/2 First Strike. And then when he deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 soldier creature onto the battlefield. That's going in something. Not this deck. This isn't the deck for it. But that's going to find a home. Alright. I think I've burned through all these. Hallowed Moonlight. Life Chanter. Volthran. Anything. Oh. Gotta give her a runes. Nice. Let's see. Got a Smothering Tithe. I think that's worth something. I haven't been through all these cards in a long time, man. Ooh, here we go. Soldiers. I can do Soldier Tribal. That's too expensive. What is this? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell? Not in this deck. Well, actually, technically. It's alright. Okay. So, we got one card to swap out in here. I think I'll leave it. Maybe next time I'm digging through, I'll keep in mind. I also haven't been through any of these decks in such a long time. Dude, I found the crickets, dude. There's a whole, like, family of crickets in here. And I'm never going to be able to hunt down and get all of the crickets in my downstairs. It's insane. Believe it or not, most of the decks that I own are monocolored. Alright, so I was going through... Which box? Was it actually this box that I was going through? Oh, man. Oh. No, it's not this box. Which box was it? This box? Did I just put a lid on that box and say I'm not going to mess with it tonight? Oh, it's right here. Okay. There's a lot of Ravnica cards in here, and Healer's Hawk's a Ravnica card. So maybe, just maybe, I've got... Okay, these are all green. Well, there was a good green chunk. There's no white cards in here. Did I pick out all the white cards? Did I already pick through them? Yeah, I bet I did. Hey, a Quench. Nice. Loot. Quench? I could put Quench in my other deck. Let's see. There are no white cards. I picked through all the white cards. Dang it. Which means I probably have all of my Healer's Hawks already. Dang, man. Alright. That's okay. I should probably... How many lands are in the deck? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 planes. Yeah, it's a pretty low cost deck. Permacon is a 1/5. Oh, Sky Rampart enters battlefield, choose left or right. Each player may attack only the nearest opponent in the chosen direction, and planeswalkers can... Oh, okay. So it's like a... you could really screw somebody with that, man. Alright, let's dig through. I'm going to find another Healer's Hawk, dang it. I haven't gone through my... these in a while. Some of these. Okay, so there are some 1-drops in here. I got a favorite Hoplite. Favorite Hoplite's pretty good. I might. It's not flying though. Hey, I found 4 Squadron Hawks. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I kept them all together. Got an Adonto Vanguard. I could give it lifelink. Alright, let's see. I've got to have another Healer's Hawk around here somewhere. I don't believe it. I've opened up so much freaking Ravnica. You know what? I might open up a Guilds of Ravnica box as my first, like, actual box of Magic. Like booster box. Hunted Witness is good. Keeper. Sarah's Disciple, but that's a historic thing. 10... I want Flying Lifelink, man. Flying and lifelink, that's the point of the deck. Well, crap. I don't know if I've got any, and that's... I've got so many cards that I would need to dig through. Pro Black, that's nice. Inquisitor... Chaplain, that's a lifelink card, but it's not flying. Healer's Hawk really did make, like, lifelink decks viable. Healer's Hawk was the big deal, man, I think. Got a lot of First Strikers. Thunderbolt Knight. I could make a Knights deck at some point. I want to make a 3-1 deck. You know how many 3-1 2/2s have been printed in Magic? Oh, Goad, yeah. Yeah, goat is the keyword. That is correct. There's a Rustwing Falcon. That's a 1/1 flyer. Soulmender. I could... Soulmender's effectively a Soul Warden, kind of. A less effective Soul Warden, but... Let's see... Fairy Guide Mother. It's a flyer. But it's not lifelink, which is a problem, I think. Twilight Panther. Fencing Ace. Fencing Ace is the one that Desolator likes because it's double strike. That's not first strike, it's double strike. I keep getting those confused. Steadfast Sentry. Where the hell are my 1/1s, man? This is bothering me. Charmed Stray is a lifelinker. I could pop some Charmed Strays in here, but I don't think. Martyr of the Saints. Pay 1 to reveal X white cards from your hand. Gain 3 times X life. You know what? That's pretty good, I think. Right? Swap out one of these 3-drop flyers. Or... Falcon. I'll consider that card. I'll keep that card in mind, I guess. I've got to have another Healer's Hawk in here. I don't believe it. I've got a 2/2 lifelinker, Impassioned Orator, Pegasus Courser. I need something cheap though. Tap target creature. Hey, there's the guy riding a zebra. Apparently, they did an art card of an uncommon. Bleh. Tap target creature. Activate this only if you had a creature into the battlefield. That's really meh. Defender. Whenever it blocks, gain 3 life. Oxes. Nah. Is Time and Tide worth anything? What's Time and Tide? I have no idea, man. You got me. I'm not quite following why it's good. Defender flying. I need another Healer's Hawk specifically. Guide Mother. Did I really not open that many Healer's Hawks? You would think that a common would not be that hard to get. As many of these commons that I've given away, which by the way, I've got like 50 decks that I'll be giving away during Christmas time this year, you would think that somehow I've opened up enough that I've got another Healer's Hawk. Though I may have given some Healer's Hawks away. Creatures you control have first strike. Yeah, dude. Archetype of Courage. Love that card, by the way. I just think, as a broad statement, creatures, plural, you control have first strike is just a serious, underestimated card. So, that's probably going to go into a different deck of mine eventually. Okay. Got a Talon Sliver. I didn't even realize I had an old bordered sliver card. Look at that. Got some slivers hanging around. Got a flyer. Lord, I guess. Whatever you'd call it. How do I not have... Oh, another Ox. Dang it, man. I don't believe this. What? Do I really not have any Healer's Hawks? You're joking. You're joking. Oh my god. What? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave this deck as it is. Yeah, because I'm not gonna find it, and I've got 1,000 more cards that I'd have to look through to try and find it, and I'm just gonna give up on it. So this deck is not gonna change, which is surprising given all the rares and things that I have, and all the rares that I've collected. So all I did really was update the planes, and I guess we'll shuffle these back together and put these bad boys up. Hoplite. We'll leave the hoplite. Alright. It's okay. I'll get over it. Well, yeah, basically. All creatures that are phased out, phase in, and all creatures with phasing out. All creatures that are phased out, phase in, and all creatures with phasing, phase out. Why though? Why is that even... Why is that even a thing? What does it even matter? I don't know. Do people even play with cards that have phasing? First of all, why would you play with the card that has phasing? Like, let's just be real here. Who plays with phasing? That's such an old mechanic. I think when phasing phased out of standard, people were like, thank God. I don't know where I got it. You know how many Magic cards? I have no idea where I got them. It's really strange. I have all of these old bordered cards that I never played with. Like, I just acquired them somehow. It's really weird. I have no other items in my home. And I'm serious. I bet if I went through just about every item that I've ever had, I can trace back a source of where I got it. Except when I pull out... Hold on, let me just... When I pull out stacks of old bordered cards, and that's not even close, man. When I pull out stacks, these are just my white ones. When I pull out stacks of old bordered cards, and I have no idea where I got them, it throws me off, man. It really does. It gets me, because there's no other card in the not no other card, but no other item in my house, in my home, that I have no idea where I got. That I have no idea where I got it, I guess I would say. So yeah, I totally get not knowing where cards came from. I have so many old border cards. Why do I have these? And some of them are really cool. Got COPs, Disenchants, Steadfastness. Like, I've got all kinds of stuff. Divine Offerings, Last Breath, Indestructible as an instant, Healing Salve. That's like Blood of the Martyr. This is a white bordered from the dark. I don't know how that even happens. I don't think the dark was white bordered. Since when was the dark white bordered? Somebody tell me. Look, see the moon? Moon, the Dark. I have white bordered dark cards. Why? I've got so many revised. I've got some Urza Saga, Mercadian Mask, Onslaught, starter deck cards. Creatures you control get +2/+2. I mean, like, why do I have all these old bordered cards? Where did they come from? You know, I'm not going to ever get rid of them, probably. They're never going to be worth anything, probably. But it's just so strange. Alright, well, that was the white life gain deck. It's not your standard life gain deck, but, you know, you get the idea. I think I gave away a lot of Ajani Pridemates, because it's like one of the most commonly printed cards of all time. Alright, so that was the white life gain deck. I could bust out the Nope deck. I revised it last night, which is just a blue counterspell deck. I put like weird stuff in it. I didn't put my very best blue creatures, but got some Queen of Ice in there. That's early. She just made it in. That's from Eldraine. Look at that old border island, man. Mercadian Mask, old bordered island. Another one. Terramanders just made their way in last night. Archmage's Charm. 2 of those made in last night. I still only have 1 Judge's Familiar. Hypnotic Sirens, naturally. Let's see. Entrancing Melodies. Got 1 Brazen Borrower that made it into the deck. Got the Simic Island. Look at that. One of my favorite cards of all time. This right here, I think, should be on Desolator Magic's Overlooked but Awesome. Ludwig's Test Subject. It's probably relatively cheap. There we go. It's a 2 for an 0/3 creature lizard, and you can pay 2 to put a hatchling counter on Ludwig's Test Subject. Then if there are 5 or more hatchling counters on it, remove all of them and transform it. And then it turns into Ludwig's Abomination. And it's a 13/13 trampler. So basically you put this guy out and then you hold up Counterspell Magic. And then on opponent's end step, if you didn't counter anything, you pay the little thing, then you flip it over. And then it transforms, and then you protect your 13/13 trampler with counter magic. It's amazing. So that's why that's in the deck. I love that card. I've got a Snowy Island that is actually not a snow land. It does not say snow, it just says land. Unsummons, old school counter spells, obviously. Counterspell had so many different arts on them. So I put in like all different arts for counterspells. Got Rune Snags in the deck. There's a different counterspell. Advising you on deck building? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what cards you have, so that's really difficult to tell. I've got 1 Release to the Wind. I've got 1 Sky Summoner. I've got some Syncopates and Unsummons. Look at that counterspell. The 7th edition counterspell. God, I love that art. That's so cool. Deep Sea Kraken, as if I'm ever going to get to 9 mana. Sorry, 10 mana. But I can suspend it for 3. So if I get it early game, we're in good shape. Got a Nibilis of Breath. That's a neat card. Some Rune Snags, Terramanders, Queen of Ice. And then, yeah. And another counterspell. Sorry, I lied. They're not all the different art. There's 2 that are the same. So I've got 3 different arts for Counterspell in the deck. Old school Counterspell. Old school. Oh, if you have a limited collection, it's going to be super easy. Limited collections are easy to build decks around. It's when you get into like 10,000 cards and you have to look, and like the time goes up every single time you have to look at a card. It takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Like it takes me an hour to dig through all of my commons and uncommons for every color. Like I gave up looking for a Healer's Hawk just now. So, I mean, understand. Limited cards, limited collection is probably easier to build decks around. Which is why I tried to whittle my collection down a little bit. Alright, so that's my blue Counterspell deck. See, then I got my Elf Ball deck, of course, which needs to get re-sleeved because I hate these green sleeves so bad. You've got your Archdruids. I could break this one out pretty good. Fireball, obviously. I'll flip them around for you. Archdruid, Fireball, Forest, Corian Elves, Growing Rites of Itlimoc, huh? I think there's like 3 of them in the deck. There's another one. Druid of the Anima, Sylvan Ranger, Elvish Mystic, another Archdruid there. Genesis Hydra, love this card. Wirewood Channeler, love this card. Copperhorn Scout, seriously underrated card there. Hydra Broodmaster, another decent card, love that card. And I think that's it. I've got a Japanese Hydra Broodmaster. And obviously Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I can turn 5 Fireball. Obviously it's not like a Channel Fireball combo. Oh yeah, so I've got 3 Growing Rites of Itlimoc in the deck. I could up it to 4, but I don't think I want to. I'd have to cut out a Hydra Broodmaster, and I don't think I do. I don't think I want that. In fact, I may swap out the Growing Rites of Itlimocs with the Priest of Titanias if I get a handful of them. But yeah. I also hate the not matte Dragon Shields. They don't shuffle as well as I want them to. Though they do shuffle pretty well. They shuffle alright. They're just harder to shuffle than I think Ultra Pro mats. But these weren't mats. These were just standard. So if these were matte, I think I'd be better. But I just started buying Ultra Pro matte reds for like everything. That way if I want to like dismantle a deck, I can keep all the rares sleeved and then toss them into a commander deck anytime I want. So I just leave all my rares sleeved in these, and I can slot them in and out however I like. No, I'm not chilling for Ultra Pro, unless Ultra Pro wants to sponsor me. Then I'd definitely go through all my like happy pros and cons or whatever, doing Ultra Pro stuff. So that's my green deck. It's literally Elf Ball. My Black Life deck is a shame. It needs to get done over so bad. But I don't think that I've been through my black cards to the point where like I should even show it. This is like embarrassingly bad. see. Auras cost. Oh! Hey! There we go. These two cards could definitely go in. Soldiers. Oh, it's a human soldier. Oh, I found my Pride Mates. Okay, so I found... Okay, I was going to make a soldiers deck. So I found my soldiers cards. Found my Ajani's cards. Hazada Marshals, also for soldiers. I found my angels. That goes in the soldiers deck. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's something. Maybe we're actually on to something. Maybe. Alright. Oh, I got a Deathrite Shaman. I think I did save some of these. Yeah, because look, I've got a Journey to Eternity. That would definitely go in a deck. Wow. Okay, so I think these were going to replace my graveyard deck. So maybe I did organize some cards. Maybe I did actually sort through some of these. Yeah, look at that. Blood for Bones, Rise from the Grave, Bond of Revival, Creeping Chill. That's my self-mill deck. Okay. So these are cards that I was going to build something with. That's what it is. Archetype of Courage was going to be in my soldier. Kithkin Rabble was going to be white permanence. White creature, cat deck. White creatures. Soldiers deck. Soldiers deck. Soldiers deck. Okay, so this was going to be my landfall deck. Open the gates. And these are extra cards, I guess. Got some Death Touchers. Okay. So this can get slotted into the Auras deck there. That's just a good include. I'll probably swap out the flyers while I'm thinking about it. So if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. So I've got to dig those out real quick. So actually, I could drop off the passage. I don't need this life gain card. I don't need... Where's the other life gain card? The Angel's Mercy? Yeah, I guess I'll take out Angel's Mercy. There we go. Boom. Yeah. There we go. A couple of little life gain one-offs. Uh-oh. Everybody left out, man. I'm the only one hanging out in my stream now. Oh, play me out, Johnny. Come on, man. Just go in the box. Go in the box. Okay. So, I guess I could start on the, are these creatures or non-creature? Okay. Cool. Alright. So, I guess I'll dig through the black cards. And that'll be the next deck. Do you guys actually want to... Oh, yeah. I'm dealing with here. Never mind. Because, there's some other decks I want to look at, too. So, we'll look at this. Got these decks here. These are all decks that I'm going to build with. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, you're back. Okay. That's weird. I gotta update my stream. My stream says there's only one person in here. And I know that my stream actually counts as a person. I don't know. Anyway, so we're getting out all the decks right now. And this. So, which deck do you want to look at first? This is the next one that I need to update because it used to be one of the most powerful, and now I think it's fallen behind some of the other ones. But let's see. I could roll a dice. You can go through. These are all the decks that I've built. I have so many. 3 earlier. No, there's 2. Oh, that's all right. So, what do you want to see? I've got 2 in here, 2 in here, and green, black, black plastic, blue plastic, Orzhov. If I could turn them all on their side, you'd be able to see, like, the deck box. But I guess we could just go through them. Orzhov. Look at the Orzhov deck. I think I got to update that one too. That's my black and white sacrifice deck. Actually, I know for a fact I got to update it because I'm going to put Lurrus in here, I think. Okay. So let's get this bad boy out. I don't think there's any... I'll go through and look. But yeah, I need to update a lot of decks, and I also haven't looked at some of these in so long that I actually need to really need to figure it out, basically. I like death triggers, like aristocrat style. Yeah. Okay. What do I have in here? Okay, this is just mono black sacrifice is what is in the Orzhov deck, apparently. Do I have a plain black deck box? Not specifically. Not specifically, no. So this isn't my Orzhov deck. Surprising. What's this guy? Okay, so surprise, surprise. It's mono black sacrifice. It's got the skeleton 1. It's got skeleton 2, sanitarium skeleton, reassembling skeleton, Zulaport cutthroats, priest of forgotten gods. I've got 1 or 2 of these guys, which is the Shiri Shizo's Caretaker. It's a 5-drop 2/2 legendary spirit. Whenever a creature with power 1 or less is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may return that card to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step, as long as this is on the battlefield. So I sacrifice these guys, and at the end step they leave the graveyard, basically. And then I've got the Midnight Reaper, obviously. I've got Desecrated Tomb. Whenever a card leaves the graveyard, create a 1/1 bat token. Hell of a card there. Another Priest. Plague Crafter. I think you guys know where we stand on Plague Crafters. Plague Crafter is pretty awesome. And I think that is the whole deck. Oh, I do have a couple of Gutter Bones. Yeah, so this is my mono black deck setup right there. Pretty sure that's all of them. Desecrated Tombs, We got a couple of Death Denial in there. And then, yep, Priest, Plagues, Death Denial, Cutthroat, Butterbones. Oh, here we go. Got a Gutless Ghoul from Ice Age. 3/2/2 Snow Creature Zombie. Pay 1. Sack a creature. Gain 2 life. That's pretty cool. You can't really see him that well. Yeah, he's from Ice Age. So I got a couple of one-offs. So I'd put that down with the Cherie guy. The Shizo or whatever the hell. Oh, I got a couple of them. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Got the Bloodflow Connoisseur. I think we all recognize that artwork. Come on. There we go. Sack a creature, put a 1/1 counter on Bloodflow Connoisseur. Oh, yeah. And the Ravenous Harpy, which is literally a better version of the same exact card. Pay 1, sacrifice a creature, although I think she might be free. Free sacrifice outlet, so could be better. But flying, pay 1, sack it, and you can fly over top for the same effect. So I got one of each of those. One's a free outlet. And then, Mortuary Mire to get some stuff back. I do need to update the lands in this deck. That's a big deal. But, anyway. So that's the, Mausoleum Harpy was a cool card. I think I own one of those on Arena, but I haven't played Arena in so long I have no idea. Mausoleum Harpy was awesome. What was that, like a 5-drop? Mausoleum Harpy was expensive. So that's my Mono Black Sacrifice deck. It just blows stuff up and grows some other stuff, It either creates bat tokens, or it pings you for life and drains you for life, or I don't know. I think I'd take a copy of this deck, keep the Sacrifice Engine, and then go like Black-White Sacrifice, Orzhov, obviously. So I don't want to make any changes to my Mono Black Sacrifice deck, because this is recently updated. So I'll put that over here with the explored decks, and we will go through some more. We've got all these here, and these bad boys here. I've done some dumb stuff like that in drafts before. You're like, I got a full library, I'm good. 40 cards later, you just lose. Abzan Spellslinger. How does that work? So what's the next deck we're going to look at? I've got this blue deck box. Got my Channel Fireball deck box. I've got a Goblin deck, presumably a Goblin's deck. I've got a Johnny deck, presumably an Johnny's deck. A Nissa deck, presumably. Merfolks. Artifacts. This is going to get updated, by the way. Simic. What are you talking about? OR. Oh, artifacts. Okay. Full message of what? What'd I miss? I'm looking through chat. I don't think I missed anything, Mr. Reed. Dig through the artifacts. This is one of my favorite decks. This came out during the, I don't think it was Aether Revolt. I think it was Dominaria. This deck, almost 100% of this deck was legal in Standard. Just so you know. At one point, this deck was a Standard legal deck. So, just beware. And it was really cheap to build. This was a really cheap deck to build. I don't know. Dude, I literally just said Abzan Spellslingers. How does that work? I don't know all the 25,000 cards that exist in Magic. Are you kidding me? Alright. So, Desolated Magic is correct. Opt is a great deck thinner and sorter card, obviously. We've got the Cogwork Assembler, and if you've ever seen this card before, you automatically know where I'm going with this. Got the Glint Nest Crane. I guess I could read the cards. So, Cogwork Assembler, pay 7, create a copy of an artifact, you lose it at the next end step. Glint Nest Crane, search your library for, look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal an artifact from them, and put the rest on the bottom in any order. So, Glint Nest Crane digs for artifacts. Mirage Mirror, my only copy that I own of Mirage Mirror, can be a copy of any artifact on the battlefield. Thoughtcast, affinity for artifacts, draws cards. Tribute Mage, here we go. Tribute Mage enters the battlefield, search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 2 or less. Soul Ring, obviously. Anticipate, obviously. A Cogwork Assembler and no Soul Ring. And 4 copies of Power Stone. Now you know where we're going with this. And then a Trophy Mage to dig for your Power Stones. Basically. You don't know. War of Invention to dig up artifacts specifically. That's it, right? Voltaic Key. That could get swapped out. Actually, Voltaic Key is probably going to get swapped out. That'll go in a different deck. So I already know what this card's going to be. And then Tilling Time is another search deck card. I like the art for Telling Time, though. That's an original Ravnica card. It's really cool. Let's see. Thoughtcast, War of Invention. Ah, yes. And finally, the last piece here is Prophetic Prism because it filters mana. And replaces itself. I think I'll pull out Supreme Will as well. Pull out Supreme Will. Those will be the cards that I remove. Alright. And I have one on turn 4 with this deck. And this deck is going to get overhauled with... You would think I'd know where I put that damn card. There we go. The reason I got these two out is because they're foil, and I put foil rares now in my heart sleeves that I've got. Where's my camera? So when I opened that mystery booster box and pulled those two mana crypts are going directly in this deck. And now I'm going to have to keep this deck in the safe, because now this deck is quote-unquote a $200 deck. It was without this card right here. Okay, so let me take these away for a second. Thoughtseize replaced a decent draw spell during the Amonkhet Hour of Devastation Dominaria time. So there was another draw spell that you could replace this with, but Tribune Mage is effectively the fourth copy of my Trophy Mage. Trophy Mage was legal at the time. Sol Ring was not, but Sol Ring's effectively just another Mirage Mirror. And Anticipate and Opt were legal, obviously, because of Dominaria Opt. So this deck was at one point a legal deck to play. Now, you want to talk about how it works. Let's talk about how it works. Okay. What did I just do? Where did they go? Yeah, Anticipate and Opt, I think, were what was legal at the time. So, this is one of my favorite decks of all time. Legit. Ha! I can't believe I pulled Mana Crypt. That's insane. Alright, so that's mana. All the artifacts in the deck, except for one, is a Mana Rock, Mana Generator, or Mana Filter. So, Prism replaces itself, but most importantly, it's a filter. So, Cogwork Assembler can make any artifact, copies of any artifact. Power Stone produces mana for every Power Stone on the table. So if you have one Power Stone, it produces one. If you have two Power Stones, they each produce two, totaling 4. If you have 3 Power Stones, they each produce 3, totaling 9. If you have 4 Power Stones, they each produce 4 mana, totaling 16. You understand? So it goes 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. It goes up by squares. So eventually you can create infinite mana, which once you can create infinite mana, you can create infinite tokens and give them haste and swing in with infinite tokens during a combat step. That's literally the entire deck. That's the whole trick to it. So, there you go. If you want to know basically the combo, it's 2 cards, which I just had out, and I just slipped them back in the deck. So, 2 cards make an infinite combo if you have enough mana to support it. And that's Cogwork Assembler and Power Stone Shard. There you go. That's it. That's literally the entire deck. And the rest is filtering and drawing. So this is literally the kind of deck that Deathslayer Magic hates more than anything. 100%. This is the kind of deck that he legit hates, because all it is Oh, yeah. Let's see. I think I have at least one of her, since I've opened up some Eldraine. So I'm not overhauling any white decks tonight, so I can put the white box up. Oh, baby, this is heavy. Emry, Lurker of the Loch. I do have one copy of her. I could put her in there. I'm sure I could slot her in. I think. Telling time. Yeah, Voltaic Key. I could drop another Voltaic Key. I'll keep my Voltaic Keys for a different deck anyway. Alright, good call, man. Good call, Mr. Reed. A little one of. I feel a lot of it is contextual. If I go into a match with your, if you go into a match with your opponent, it's more ethically acceptable to, as opposed to not telling them that you're. That, you know what? I actually did that once. So, well, after I crushed my friends with this deck enough times that I quit playing it, I basically was like, how can I make this the most broken, degenerate shit that I can? And then I did. And then I crushed them with it a handful of times, and then I put it up. So there's about 5 or 6 decks that I own that don't get played. I just built them to build them. And like, we'll play test with them every once in a while. I'm like, hey, you want to go 4-round Magic? Okay. And then we get out like the 5 or 6 decks and we pick them. We're like, what's the most quickest way we can destroy our opponent? Basically. And so when I went to my friend's house, he was over at his friend's house, people I'd never met. And I went in there and I was like, hey, da-da-da. We played a couple of rounds and I'm like, you should see this deck. I'm going to play this deck, but I'm going to forfeit when it gets to turn 4. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, on turn 4, I'm just going to not operate this deck. Because after turn 4, I'm going to win the game. So they're like, you're shitting me. And we were playing against 4 people at the time. So it was me versus 3, basically. And I sat down and I pulled the combo off on turn 4. And I created 1,000 copies of Metal Work Assembler or Cog Work Assembler or whatever. And I said, I declare an attack. 333 against you, 333 against you, and 333 against you. And they're like, we can't block that many. I'm like, I know. I forfeit. And I gave up and just started shuffling up the deck. I was like, I just wanted to show you guys this really cool deck that I built. Let us not go back in time to the Oko AIDS deck. Let's see if I've got any more blue ladies of the lake in here. Help for Gamers, how you doing, man? Welcome. We're going over decks that I built. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I made a boo-boo. There we go. Alright, there we go. Sounds like the lady's taking a shower again. Hope she's okay. I'm back. I'm back. In a draft at the moment. Alright, hell. Congrats. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'll dig through and I'll check to see if I've got another Emery thrown in this deck. I don't think I do. I think I only had the one. The lady's not feeling too good. She's had a headache all day. A real, like, bad one, too. I don't know what's wrong. She says it's, like, in the top of her head. I don't even know what that means. I've had kind of a little headache recently, too, but it might be from the weather changing. Yeah, man. That's just the way it goes. Well, right now the lady friend is in a shower having like a breakdown from having such a terrible headache. So, ups and downs, man. Pros and cons. Could be great, could be bad, you know. Sometimes having a lady is not the best, particularly when she doesn't feel good and you really can't do much to make her feel better, so you just have to stand there and let her feel miserable and be effectively useless. During those times that you're a useless male that does nothing good for your significant other, having a significant other is not the best, I guess. So, I mean, depends on your definition, man. Depends on your definition. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I only have one Lady of the Loch, Lurker of the Loch. I got a Fibblethip. Not that anybody plays with Fibblethip. If I played Commander, Fibblethip would be my commander. And my deck would have Battle of Wits in it. And it'd be 200 cards. I'm gonna Psy Master Thopterist, but that's it's so slow compared to the deck. I can't put Psy in it. Basically. So, sorry it took so long getting back. I did want to make sure I thoroughly checked on the lady. Wanted to make sure she was alright. Jeez. Fleet Swallower. That's a hell of a card. Man, I got a Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. I have a Daring Apprentice. Taps to counter a spell. I might put Daring Apprentice in my counter deck. Icy Blast. That's not bad. Couple of Tezzeret boys. Chief Engineer. Artifact spells I have Convoke. Doesn't matter. And we are all the way through. Yep, I only had one Emery. That's insane. I thought I had more. I do have one of these bad boys though. I'm going to build a deck around this guy, Mr. Urza, Lord High Artificer. Yee! Alright, so, yep, I only had one Emery. And that was the artifact deck. You guys want to see anything else, or we're gonna let Krebsy dig through and make his Black Life Gain deck something? Ruberg. So these are my black cards. So these are the start of the black cards. I don't know if any of these would make a good Black Life Gain deck or not. I haven't been through the Black Life Gain deck in so long. So, let's dig through that bad boy, see what we got. Wall of Limbs is like one of my favorite cards. Got the Garys, of course. Sanguine Bond, of course. A couple of Fibricus Cures. Death Touch Lifelink. Soul Burn I'm going to have to take out of the deck. I don't think I like Soul Burn in this deck. I think I've got better cards in there now. Flying Death Touch. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Skulk and Lifelink. Moment of Craving. Dying Wish. Yeah, I mean that's effectively correct. Let's see. Holy crap, you guys. I didn't know I had one of these. I own Bitter Blossom. I own a Bitter Blossom. Do you believe it? That's insane. Izareth. Let's see. What else? Soren, Menagerie. I think I've got some black cards in here that I could toss in there. Got another Soren, another Symmetry. Got a Troll Boy. I got a Gadwick. I didn't know I had any Gadwicks. That's cool. Nice. Midnight Clock, Dungeon Geist, Mirror Lage. Well, do I or don't I? Got a Cavalier and Knight. That might make it into the deck. I may have opened up enough Theros that I've got some of those really neat Theros cards. I gotta dig through those. I've got some new cards that I really want to see. Yawgmoth, Agonies, Apocalypse. Nothing terribly special in there, I don't think. Well, what's all in here? This is all one deck, right? Okay. Peering Eagle, the Satyrs, Infect, so I've got some Infect cards. I'm going to rebuild the Infect deck. I think these are all just random cards. These are specifically only Ravnica cards, right? M20 Ravnica, 20 Pulse of Marasa, M19, M20, oh, a token. Soul Salvage, Ravnica, M20, Yarks, Fenlurker, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because I kind of want to build a Black Devotion deck that's also like a life gain, life loss deck. See, Disfigure, Necromancy. No, yeah, these are all. I don't even know why I have these. They're all just meh cards. I don't know why. Why? Alright, so if I was going to dig through anything, I'd have to find the black cards that I've recently opened. Which I don't think. Flyer, got my Segovian Angels, so those are going to my Angel deck, 100%. Vesperlark. I've got to go through these cards. Alright. Okay. What all do I have in here? Garrison Cat. Here we go. Dark Bargain. I'd probably put some Scorpions in there. I think. Top 3 cards of your library. I don't think I have any humans, so that could be a pretty decent card. Myers Grasp. What was that one card? It went with the enchantments deck. It was really good. I'll have to look at it. Enchantments deck. Sentinel's Eyes. Like black, white enchantments. That was such a good deck. I bet I have most of the cards. Got a nice little Kithkin Soldier I could put in there. Oh yeah, I've got all kinds of cards. Because I opened up that mystery box. Lifelinker, Flyer. Populate cards. Color Culprits. Healer's Hawk. I knew I had another one. While I'm thinking about it, I gotta swap out the other thing and get another Healer's Hawk in there. I'm looking at white cards when I'm building a black deck. What am I doing? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright, Skeleton. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on this card. Probably a good card to put in that deck. What else? Let's see. Gravedigger, Classic. Fretwork Colony. That's such a cool card. Beginning of your upkeep, put a counter on it. That's a solid card. I know you lose a life, but it's totally worth it. Touch of Moonglove. I love this art. Scott Murphy. Scott Murphy, this is one of the most amazing black card arts I've ever seen. Touch of Moonglove is gorgeous. Phyrexian Reclamation. That's a seriously good card. Holy smokes. Eidolon. Is that what I'm looking for? Got some cards. Cards Engraved. Blood Artist. Or another creature dies, maybe. Skeleton. I might toss that in. That's a pretty decent card. I gotta go through these because I picked up a lot of good black cards out of those mystery decks. And I could make like another black deck. I kind of want to make that black ping deck that was like all 1/1s that when they attack dealt damage. I don't even think people remember that deck. I remember that deck. I need a Death Touch Lifelink. What was that Lifelink Death Touch card? Vampire, right? I should have a lot of that card. That was a Death Touch Lifelink. That's a vampire card in Ravnica, I think. Ravnica block? I should have a shitload of that card. It's like the Healer's Hawk problem all over again. Alright, so I gotta look for 1-drop black cards. Oh man. Soul Salvage. I need 1-drop black. Oh man. Oh no. Let's see. Disfigure. No! They're like nothing. There's no valuable cards in these commons. I mean, they're commons, but seriously. Where is... These are tokens. So they can get moved out of there. These are all sorted, yes? Yes. For the most part. Got some multicolored cards here in the back. There's some black cards. The Scorpion, I want those Scorpions in there. So I need to buy time till I get a certain card. So. Timorat. Might put Timorat in there. Omen of the Dead, Gary. These are cards that could all go in there. Scorpion. There we go. I found them. I found all the cards I was looking for. Well, some of them. Clearly there's more, but... I know. Yeah. It's definitely going in that one deck. Alright. Let's see. What else can I put in there? I gotta get the Life Gain deck back out so I can swap in this Healer's Hawk. I already know which card I'm going to swap out with it, so not a big deal. Where is it? The 20 lands, I don't want there. I'll take this out. I'll have another creature. I don't want spells that gain me life. I'll just have flying creatures that gain me life. I was wondering if I had another one of those. I thought I did. There we go. Nice. Rounded that deck out pretty well. Got that bad boy. So, done. White Life Gain has been updated. Angel's Mercy can get put in the white card stack now because I'm not getting out the white box again, that's for damn sure. Okay. I've got to dig around, see what all I have. Wall of Limbs is like the card. I'd like to have 4 copies of this right here, but I don't think I do. I know my buddy Sam loves this deck, so I'm going to keep it around. I think Cavalier of Night is just strictly better than the Soulburn card, which is cool because all of these are... Oh, it's in the other box. Damn it. Really? Are that many black cards? Holy shit. I have an ass load of black cards. Jesus. I need to make some more black decks, apparently. Alright, so I'll keep the Cavalier Knight. He's pretty good. And I need to stack up all my Garys. I need to see where they're at. Wall of Limbs, Gary. Need to, let's see. Death Touch, Lifelink, that'll stay. Gary's. Sanguine Bond, I think I'll have one of those. Child of Knights. Gifted Aetherborn. If I had a handful more of Gifted Aetherborn, it'd probably be where I want to be. This is a definite keep. That's a one of though. All of these are up for debate. Child of Night, same thing. Another Gary. Another Wall of Limbs, that's good. Applying Death Touch whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Nice. Which is effectively just another... I don't think I need this guy. Scorpion. Swap that out. That's pretty easy, I think. I think I want to make this a drain deck. Which I'd keep that. I could pull this and have Serrated Scorpion. Omen of the Dead I'd probably put in the deck. Creature card to hand, yeah. Yeah, so Scorpion gets slotted in. I think I'll drop that out. I'll put in the Stab Wound. No, I don't want this either. Alright. These are cards that are slotting in. Okay, so I do have 4 Garys. I do have 4 Garys in here. Moment of Craving. Yeah, I need to... really need to Child of Night, Cure, Crypt Incursion, that's good. Flying Lifelink, ETBs. Oh yeah, that's solid, that stays. This is such a slow card, man. Since I already have a Gary, I don't want another Gary. Timuret. Timuret's a good choice here, I think. Pop in that Timuret. Crypt Incursion, yeah, dude. Crypt Incursion's solid. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, yes. Yes, okay, so these are fine. I got some curses. It's like ping damage. The only deck I think that would outlast this. Planeswalker Duplicating Engine. Alright, so let's see. Moment of Craving, Child of Night. Pyrrhicus Cure. Crypt Incursion. Aetherborn's a little one of. I'll pop that somewhere for now. Set these up here. Get these lands out of the way. Crypt Incursion, land. Pyrrhicus Cure. I have a lot of those, by the way. Child of Night and a Curse. Okay, so Child of Night's a one of. I'll put that with the Garys. These cards are never going anywhere. Cards are never going anywhere. Okay. So let's get these out of here. And let's dig through. I think. Alright, those are some mutate cards. Okay, the Cutthroat, obviously, Conrad. Price. Rogue. I could make a Rogues deck. Which I have obviously the makings of a rogue deck just left over from the whatever you call it. I have. Right, so I don't want the tokens up here anymore. I don't think. I still, like I said, dude, I still have so many cards that I could build like 20 decks and I'd still have too many cards. But I am whittling down my cards basically. What do we got? What are tokens in here? Are these all tokens? This whole box tokens? No. Why? Why? Why are these tokens? These are lands. Why though? I've got some good looking lands in here. What is happening? I could put these lands in here, I guess. What color are these? Okay, these are black cards. I can dig through these, I think. Hired Poisoner, right here, Death Touch. No, but it's the lifelink Death Touch that I liked. Poisoners. So these aren't new cards. Palmer Knight, that's a good card. Where are the other freaking... Blue cards go behind. Number of Swamps. Necrotic Wound. Festive Funeral. Okay. Okay, so these go. Where in the hell are my new black cards? Lands. What are these? What are these? These are just random cards. Okay, these are just random cards. Doris from Accounting. Grave. Spectre. Okay. So nothing there, nothing there. What do we got here? So this is what happens when you don't sort your cards, kids. You waste everybody's time on the screen. Multis. Planeswalker here that doesn't belong in there. I got a spot specifically. See, there's another one. What the hell are you doing, Crepsy? Get your act together. Why? What? Okay, so these are all multi, which means somewhere there's artifacts. Red. Oh, black. Okay. So these weren't well organized, I guess. I mean, all the colors are together, but what the hell? Okay, perfect. Got all these cards that are black cards. dig through these, I guess. Alright. Those are old. Cast down, nice. Tragic slip, nice. Tomb. Stitcher supplier, Doris from accounting. Doris again. Corpse, aid, Scarter, Skeletones. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that is not it, but I do have these skeletons, which are 1-drops. So I think I want to change this a little bit. Fabricus Cure. Really though? These go in a spot. These actually go in a deck box that I have specifically for Planeswalkers from War of the Spark. I had to go, when War of the Spark came out, I had to change my entire organizing system because there were now uncommon Planeswalkers. Yeah. That was a thing. Alright, so those are all put up. By the way, I have this many. I have a whole deck box full of uncommon Planeswalkers. And those are just ones that I didn't use in a deck somewhere. So, what does this deck want to do, I think? I want the Death Touch Lifelinker, but I can't find any. I know I've got some. Omen of the Dead, that's good. Underworld Dreams, I could do a deck with that. Where the hell is my Death Touch Lifelinker? I have another Blood for Bones. That needs to be set aside. Nightmare's Thirst may actually be a card that I want to use in this deck. Actually, Nightmare's Thirst gives me... Oh, Grim Dancer? That card can go in here. See, I need to update this deck. I need to make it like Death Touch, Lifelink, and... what was that card? Nightmare's Thirst. That's what I need. Death Touch, Lifelink, Nightmare's Curse. Thirst. Deadweight. Dang it, man. Plague Mare. Ghoul. See, I could throw Vampire Neonates in there. I mean, I could do a lot of stuff. I could change all of this up and just keep the top end 5 cards, or 6 cards, which is the Sanguine Bond, and I could just turn everything into the Lifelink, whatever. And then cards, Grim Dancers going in, for sure. Let's see. Severed Strands. Vicious Rumors. Burglar Rat, Reaper Knight, Paladin, Modis. Grasp. Thief. I know I have these cards. That's what's bothering me, I think. Is I know that I have certain cards that are just good cards. So this can come out. Grim Dancer slots right in. Much better than this. Lifelink, Death Touch. Alright, what else? Less into this. More into this. Lifelink, Death Touch. 100%. Blood for Bones goes in this other deck. Or in these other cards, I guess. Wherever Blood for Bones would say. Okay, yeah, put in here. Wherever the Blood for Bones card would be. I'll put it in there. Okay. So what's that one black card? Which I don't know why. Where are my black cards? There's green. A lot of green. Berg, right? So after these red, green would slot right in. Perfect. Let's put these green in here. Good little spot for green cards. Damn it. Damn it. Everything's falling apart. You can't see it, but everything is literally falling apart. I'm like digging through boxes of cards. Okay, hold on, chat. We're dying here. We're sinking. We are sinking. More green cards. More green cards. I have a crap load of green cards. Okay. So, oh wow, on the dot. Nice. I found another Planeswalker. I don't know why it's not with my Planeswalkers. I am mismanaging my life. This is all wrong. Everything I'm doing is wrong. Everything is wrong. Why are these red cards? Why aren't they black cards? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so red. Red. Did I already sort through my black cards and put them up properly? I don't think I did. I don't feel like I did. You guys, I'm drowning in magic cards, man. You could just literally rename the stream. Krebsy K sorts through his cards and loses his damn mind. So. I bet I did. I bet I already sorted them. Alright, so let's put these Planeswalker, not the Planeswalkers, red. So Chandy and Jaya and Tybalt. Okay. Okay. And these can hold those, I guess. So this is red green. Lands. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Blue means these should be white, blue, and some black. White, blue, black. So that's it. I really don't know where all my black cards are at. What? I don't believe this. Alright, so Timuret can come out of this deck, I think. And I'd toss in the Neonate. Or the Scorpion. Ping card I'd keep. Rush of Vitality would come out. Get my other Scorpion in here, I think, for now. Child of Night, another copy. Another Rush of Vitality. I'd probably throw in the last Scorpion. Because this deck is effectively trying to punish the opponent for existing, right? So Child of Nights. Tribute to Hunger is probably going to stay in. Stab Wound's going to stay in. Do I need this card if everything basically has lifelink anyway? Probably not. Omen could come in. Okay. Well, I'll revisit this when I find the rest of my damn black cards, which is bothering me quite a bit. So, I guess for now, I'll dig through. I'll put all these other black cards together. Because we are getting close to the end of the stream, boys and girls. The lady's not feeling good, so I'm going to put all of these together. We'll decide on them together. It's not like I can't get more Grey Merchant of Asphodels for a black Devotion deck. So, slot in a couple of new cards. We'll see how they work out. I think all the early game stuff's just to buy time. Okay. So, since we are finished with, like the deck building part of the stream, and I have a million more decks to go, so we'll probably just pick this up right where we left off last night, and we'll be deck building for a while, just because I've really got to get through all these cards. I have to sort through all of these damn cards. I've got too many. I've got far too many, so. Which is fine, because this winter I'm getting rid of some. I'm getting rid of boxes. You guys have no idea. I'm getting rid of boxes of cards that I already sorted into decks. So, that's happening. In the meantime, let's do some pack wars. No, you did not miss a stream last night. But tomorrow night, we will be getting into more deck building. And in case you missed it, I'm going to start doing cooking stuff from now and again. I might get into some crafting stuff now and again because I've got a few projects. And since I'm going to be working on them anyway, might as well film them, right? Also, like I said, I've got to dig through all these magic cards and get all of these cards sorted, because I've got so many damn cards. It's unbelievable. So, this. The one thing that I don't like about the mystery booster box, I figured it out. It's so damn thin, you can't appropriately put cards in it. So I can't store my, leftovers in the deck, basically. And I need to find that vampire, that 1-drop vampire from Core 20. I know I've got some. The Death Touch Lifelink. Yeah, I want 4 of those in this deck 100%. But I don't know where the hell they're at. Alright, so let's do some pack wars. I know I'm drowning in Magic cards, but I want to reward you guys for sticking through probably one of the most boring episodes of all time. One of the most boring streams of all time. But I do want to reward you guys for hanging out. So let's get into some pack wars. I think the terms are the same, the cards are the same. Oh, there's a cricket. I thought it was a spider. Core 20, Throne of Eldraine, Theros Beyond Death, and Ikoria are the cards for tonight, or decks for tonight. Packs tonight, there we go. Krepsike figured out words. Help for Gamers going in for the Core 20. Alright. Sorin pack. Let's see. Mr. Reed, I know you're out there. You're sitting in my chat. You might as well pick a pack of cards, man. Eldraine, alright. Let's do it. Core 20 versus Eldraine. Alright, Mr. Reed. Let's see if you can kick hell's ass tonight. Alright. Core 20, you're first up, Hell. Need to open up a new Magic box or get a new case down here. Alright, you got Gabo, Raise the Alarm, Soul Salvage, Thick Boy, Tectonic, Winged Words, good card, Mind Rot, 1/1 Death Toucher here, nice. This is the most garbage card ever printed of all time. Zephyr Charge. First uncommon, Eternal Isolation. I actually think this is a pretty decent card. Got ourselves a Thrashing Bronodon, not a bad card. And for our last uncommon, got a nice Manifold Key. Did get a foil. Let's check out that foil action. Golem, Jungle Hollow. Got a foil Plummet. Not too bad. A little foil common action. Cool, cool. I got a spot for these. Right there, in fact. Had to move chat for that one. And for the rare, Mr. Help for Gamers coming in here bringing me a Dungeon Geist. Which, yes, this is going to get used. Dungeon Geist is a spirit, and I'm about to build a spirits deck. So, nice pull on the Dungeon Geist. Spirits deck coming soon, 100%. Alright. And Mr. Reed. You got a Weasel. You got a Griffin. Mantle of the Tides, nice little equipment card. Raging Redcap, Forever Young. This card is getting set aside in those black cards because I was just thinking about that card specifically and how it would be good in a Death Touch Lifelink deck to buy time. Alright. Got a Carver, a Scarecrow, some Visions, Knight of the Keep, first uncommon, Claim the Firstborn, second uncommon, Shine Chaser, and a Red Cap Melee. You also got a foil. Hey, we're lining up tonight. That's good. Got a little healer token boy. Got a Plains for your land. Foil rare! Ho ho ho! Mr. Reed, you did it, buddy. You got a foil rare once upon a time. I'm pretty sure that this bad boy right here is approximately better than a Dungeon Geist. I bet it's twice as good as a Dungeon Geist, my dude. So that's the foil rare. And for the regular rare, you got me a Piper of the Swarm. Rats you control have menace. I should build a rats deck. That'd be kind of fun. So, let's get these bad boys sleeved up. Nice. +1 rare. That's right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Mr. Reed, I'm going to say that you win with the foil once upon a time. I don't think I need to check. I'm going to, but I don't think I need to. I think it's pretty straightforward. Nice. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's jump on to TCG Playa. By the way, I need to do this. Boop, boop. Alright, boom, boom. TCG Player. Let's see. Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time by itself is a $3 card-ish? No. Promo, pre-release. What would this be foil, though? I don't think. Does it give a foil price? $2.22 for foil. Alright. And then Dungeon Geist. Did I spell that right? I did. I can't believe it. Yeah, and Dungeon Geist is only, I don't know, 18 cents? 17 cents? Wow. Dungeon Geist is a super weak card. Alright, Mr. Reed, you are the winner. What are we opening, man? Modern Horizons, Core 20, Throne of Eldraine. Hold on. Wait. Before you pick, let me swap over to the other cam here. I got some stuff. I got some things and some stuff. Hold on, my dude. Where are those rares? I've got some rares. I got to find where I put those rares. What did I do with those rares? I got it. That's alright. I'll put them in there. So let me close this bad boy. Pop back over to here. Hit the main cam. That's display. There we go. Alright. Now, for your prize, you've got your choice of these packs right here. Boom, boom, boom. You've got Our Devastation, Ixalan, Amonkhet. Then you've got your normal 4th, Throne of Eldraine. Here, I'll just lay them all out. Lay them all out for you. Since you finally got a decent win, take your pick, man. Take your pick from what's on screen. Which, I should retire my Core 20 since I don't have any more. I should retire Core 20 to prize packs. Alright, Mr. Reed, what do you got? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You should refresh the screen, man. You're like a minute behind me. You are pretty far behind on the old channel here. Alright, Ixalan it is. Alright. Let's get it done. Alright. That's what you were going to pick? Nice. I'm convinced, Hill, that you and Mr. Reed are the same person. Queen's Agent. Lifelinker. 6 for a 3/3 lifelink. ETBs, it explores. Brazen Buccaneers. 2/2 with haste. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. Got a Looming Altasaur, a 1/7 for 4. Not bad. Queen's Bay Soldier, 2/2 for 2. Ravenous Daggertooth. When it's dealt damage, you gain 2 life. Not bad. Depth's Desire. Return target creature to his owner's hand. Create a little token. A little artifact token. Sack it to add color of any, mana of any color. Contract Killing. Blow up a creature. Create 2 treasures. Nice. Hijack. Gain control of a target, artifact, or creature. Time to turn. Untap it. Basically a better the treacherous act or whatever. Treasonous act, act of treachery, whatever. You know the 3-drop that steal the thing. Water Trap Weaver. Okay. Blinding Fog. Another fog card. First uncommon. Wanted Scoundrels. Second uncommon, Sleep on a creature. Very nice. ETBs, tap all creatures target opponent controls. It's almost asleep. Slightly worse than sleep. And Merfolk Prancewalker. Nice. No foils for Ixalan. Got a treasure token. Love the treasure tokens. For the land, got a good looking little forest. And for the rare Mr. Reed, you got a mythic, some kind of mythic. You got a Axis of Mortality. I've never even read this card. 6-drop enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may have 2 target players exchange life totals. Okay, so I guess I could exchange life totals with somebody. Is that a good card? I don't know. I've never even looked at this card. I've never heard any buzz around it, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But it's a mythic, right? It is a mythic. So let's pop on over to TCG Player here. TCG Player. Alright, let's look it up. Axis of Mortality. And it's a 50-cent card. Alright. 50-cent rare. Yeah, boy. Nice. One day it'll make it into a commander deck, I'm sure. The Church of Dusk teaches there is no gain without loss, no triumph without sacrifice, no drink of exquisite crimson without a dying grasp. Yeah, it is a mythic. I did beat the odds. That is true. That is true. I don't know what all the mythics are for this set anyway, so. Not bad, not bad. That's pretty sweet. So, I mean, I gotta dig out the white box. I'll put it up for now. Anyway, you guys, thank you all for stopping by. Tomorrow, we'll be doing the same thing. Hey, before I leave, is the camera set up okay? Do you guys want to see my face? Like, here's the deal. The laptop is off to my right, because I need the desk right here. So because you guys are over there, not over there, it kind of messes it all up. And the camera's right there. So if you want to see kind of, oh yeah, wait, yeah, you can see. So if you want to kind of see the setup I'm working with, this is where we're at. So in the corner cam, you can see card cam. Hold on. Oh, there's the card cam up on that little folder holder. Look at me, I'm a genius. And then cards there, and then laptop sitting down here on the chair next to me. Because, right, it's not a life gain trigger. You know what? That's the second card tonight that I've looked at that's not a life gain trigger. It just says your life goes back to starting total, or you exchange life with somebody. Alright, Mr. Reed, thanks for coming in and hanging out. If you guys like the corner cam, I'll leave it. I'm going to avoid doing games for a little while. I'm trying to get all these cards done. I want to update all my decks, so after I've updated all of my existing decks, I can start building new decks. So we're going to start doing this style, this layout for a little while. If you like the corner cam, if you're like me, just because I'm going to be basically doing this and this. It's going to be all hands and table, so the side camera is not like very important, I guess. It's not doing much, and I don't think I can set it up to where I can have it aimed in a different direction. Anyway, so if the side camera is not doing it for you, we can just go to the cards cam, boop, just like that, and you're not going to be able to see like I can do this, right? You're going to be able to, you know. So card cam is kind of just going to stay maybe like that, so you can see me digging in the box when I'm over here digging through cards. That's kind of cool. Yeah, chat. By the way, that's chat. If you're looking at card cam, well, you're looking at the only cam. This is chat. So I can like look down, check on chat, see what's going on. So, you know, I've got baby monitors right there, chats right there. The cards back here, you can see this box. These are all bundles. All these bundles are full of multicolored cards, which I haven't built any multicolored decks basically right now. Oh, and then underneath I've got all these that need to get sorted and put up. So I usually try and keep chat relatively in front of me. Usually, like when you guys are watching me, chat's usually off to my left, something about here. So the laptop will be sitting like here in this square, and we'll be playing games right there, and then I'll be looking off to my left here to check on chat. So probably should not have done that. I just screwed myself. Alright, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Got some new cards, got some neat stuff. Yeah, I gotta dig through these black cards, man. Alright, blue cards, multicolor card, artifacts, alright, there we go. Well, that's alright. I'll sort them. These are all unsorted anyway, so they'll go over here. In the meantime, yeah. So if you like the way everything's set up, I can leave it like that. I can tilt this down a little bit further so you can only see my hands, and turn it to the. There we go. So this is like the most you're gonna get out of all this. Basically, this is the maximum frame. I haven't bought all the computer parts yet, so the box is sitting over there turned off, basically. and my monitor is over there just being a monitor. Like, I haven't really gotten very far on the computer process yet, so I don't know. I really would like to get back to the desk setup. I really liked the desk setup. I really liked being, in a desk over there, hanging out. So, I don't know. I'd like to get to it, but at the same time, I don't want to spend $400 right now. I thought I was going to have the money. I thought it was all going to happen, and then it just kind of didn't. So, yeah. Anyway, so the computer's going to take a little bit. Tomorrow we're going to do the same thing. Keep an eye out. Here pretty soon we're going to be doing box openings. So we're going to open up a box of Magic cards, but it's going to be a whole booster box. We're going to do, I'm going to skip the commons. So I'll do uncommons and the rare and the foil if there is one, and then just pop onto the new pack. I don't want to do it like the mystery box opening where it took me 4 hours to open one box of cards. But, it was a 100 sub celebration. I guess that's different. Anyway, in the meantime, keep an eye out on that. Monday, we're going to be doing the box opening, so keep a lookout for that. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be starting a new thread on my channel, and it's going to be cooking. I said I was going to do this last week, but I didn't have time last week to do it. And so, you're not going to see the video this week for the cooking. What you're actually going to see is nothing, but I'm going to record it this week, and then next week when I get some time, so it'll probably release on Tuesday. So you guys are going to get to see me cook a week after I made the food, basically. You guys are going to, it's going to come out, it's going to be edited. I'm going to figure out how to edit videos. But that's literally, I'm going to try and do the minimum amount of work. So, if I can get it to the point where I can throw 10 clips. I know, right? The guy that just never needs to sleep. I'd like to be that guy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the update for the channel. We're going to be building decks for the next little while. Next time, I'm not going to go through all my decks or get them all out. I'm just going to pull one out, get started on it, dig through the box, see what we got, and then move on to the next deck. I want to get all these updated so I can start building new decks. I want to get you guys involved. I want everybody outside of this to get involved in building decks on the channel. So, we'll go through some decks that I already own. You guys can give me some card suggestions, deck suggestions, maybe land suggestions, stuff like that. And I may or may not take those suggestions, and then we'll move on to the next deck until we've updated all the other ones that I've got. And we're going to start building new ones, or just, sort through cards. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, thank you all for stopping by. You all have a great day. This was Crepsy K. And I'm getting out of here.